I didn't know much about Lamont Roach when the bout between him and Tank Davis was originally announced. However, after spending some time researching him, I soon came to the conclusion that this battle is not to be taken lightly. Roach is a formidable foe. No one should ever be overlooked, particularly a fighter like him. While many people concentrate on Tank Davis's strength, Roach possesses amazing boxing abilities, a fierce will to win, and the will to achieve in the ring. Tank Davis has also received warnings about Lamont Roach from Floyd Mayweather, who has always been a smart thinker in the boxing game. Mayweather voiced worries about the dangers Roach would present to Tank after viewing fresh training videos of the fighter. Floyd has been Tank's mentor throughout his career, but tensions have increased between the two as Tank wants more control over his own career and is striving for larger battles. Tank should stay away from Roach, according to Mayweather, who has always been involved in Tank's career. Floyd doesn't want Tank to undervalue Roach since he believes that his skill set could be a serious obstacle. Tank, however, has stated unequivocally that he no longer wants to be controlled and that he wants to be his own boss. Their relationship has always been turbulent, with ups and downs, and now that Tank is removing himself from Floyd's influence, the friction has escalated, making everything more problematic. Although Tank's wish to be independent has been resisted by Mayweather, Floyd's split from Bob Arum's management team may have established a precedent for fighters who wish to take charge of their careers. The situation becomes even more tight as a result of Floyd's thoughts of disloyalty towards Tank. Although Floyd may not agree with Tank's choice, it is evident that Tank's ambition to be his own boss is a major contributing factor to their widening gap. Tank wants to leave Floyd's shadow and take charge of his own career. Tank Davis and Floyd Mayweather's relationship has deteriorated into a toxic one. Although Floyd has been instrumental in Tank's professional growth, there has been a lot of back and forth as Floyd wants to keep control of Tank's career and Tank wants more independence. This tension has resulted in numerous social media interactions, with Tank retweeting some remarks to show that he acknowledges the validity of the criticism of the challenging relationship between him and Floyd. Lamont Roach maintains his confidence in spite of the commotion around the battle. He is aware that the majority of people think Tank will win, and he thinks this is mostly because Tank is a superstar. Because Tank is so well liked by his fans, they anticipate that he would overcome Roach with ease. Lamont, however, has a different perspective. Tank's notoriety doesn't scare him, and he's prepared to disprove everyone. Roach has unflinching confidence. His goal is to silence the haters, doubters, and detractors. He sees this fight as his opportunity to prove to the world his abilities and that he is more than just Tank's opponent. Lamont has been working hard and has a well-defined strategy before he steps into the ring. He's getting ready to make history, not just for the battle of his life. Roach thinks he knows exactly what to anticipate because he has been observing Tank and analyzing his style. Roach's plan is the secret of his success. When Tank enters the ring with someone who can match his skill level, he doesn't feel like the same overpowering fighter. Although Roach believes that Tank's previous opponents were simple pickings, he is prepared to reveal Tank's weaknesses. Instead of just enduring the fight, Roach wants to get knocked out. Roach is prepared to hold Tank accountable for underestimating him, whether or not the bout consists of 12 rounds. Roach has the mindset of a real warrior. He wants to win, he doesn't merely want to compete. He claims that he is already the winner of this battle between two warriors. Although Roach is well aware of the difficulties that lay ahead, he is confident in his ability to conquer them. He is prepared to prove to the world that he is more than capable of defeating Tank Davis since he is confident in his preparation and abilities. Tank Davis, on the other hand, is not happy with all of the chatter that Roach and his group are generating. Tank has formally challenged Roach to enter the ring and prove himself because of the intense trash talk. Tank is prepared to halt the back and forth in the ring since he no longer has time for it. He has stated that he is prepared to silence everyone after the fight since he is sick of hearing people question his skills. Tank has responded angrily to the trash comments. He is certain that Roach will be unable to cope with what is about to happen to him in the ring. Tank has said that Roach will be held accountable, and he is committed to proving that he is the one who will emerge from the ring on top. Although there has been a lot of controversy and tension leading up to this bout, Tank is only interested in demonstrating his superiority. It's clear that Tank believes in himself. He is focused on the battle ahead and isn't bothered by the outside commotion or the trash talk. He thinks he will demonstrate why he is among the finest in the business once they are in the ring. Tank has a strong sense of self-belief and is prepared to demonstrate to the world that he has no fear of anyone or anything. Respected boxing expert Oscar de la Hoya has also commented on the bout and praised Lamont Roach's abilities. Roach is a dangerous fighter, according to de la Hoya, and even if Tank might be too strong for him, his talents and boxing mentality might be a serious threat. De la Hoya's remarks support the idea that Roach shouldn't be taken lightly and that this battle won't be simple even with Tank's strength and expertise. But Roach isn't solely depending on external recognition. He is aware of his abilities as a combatant and thinks Tank might be weak. He has faith in his skills, training, and attitude. Roach feels that the best version of himself is prepared to take on Tank Davis, and he has been putting in a lot of effort for this battle. For Lamont Roach, this is an opportunity to demonstrate that he is worthy of being at the top, not just another battle. Tank and Roach's battle is about more than simply skill, it's also about mentality. Tank, according to Roach, has moments of uncertainty, and he intends to take advantage of them. Roach is prepared to take advantage of Tank's lack of commitment. Roach has a strong sense of self-worth and is prepared to prove to the world that he is capable of pulling off an upset. Tank's preparedness for the fight has been questioned by boxing pundit Showbiz the Adult. He thinks Roach is playing at his peak right now, while Tank may not be at his best. Showbiz claims that Tank may be faltering and that Roach could defeat Tank if he takes advantage of this. Showbiz thinks that the fight may be more hazardous than people realize because of the rumors about Tank's team and mental health, which have caused some people to wonder if he is truly devoted to the fight. Promoter Eddie Hearn views this bout as a lucrative one from a business standpoint. The fight still has revenue potential, even though it may not be the most skilled. Tank Davis is a pay-per-view star, and even if there isn't much enthusiasm surrounding his fight with Roach, it will still be very profitable. Even if it's not the most exciting fight for spectators, Tank's fame guarantees that the bout will garner attention. Jordan, Lamont Roach's brother, has stated that he believes his sibling is capable. He has seen Tank in the gym getting ready for the bout and thinks Lamont is going to knock him out. The Roach camp is certain that Tank isn't prepared for what's about to happen. They think this is Lamont's moment to shine and aren't scared of Tank's reputation. Conor Benn, a British boxer, has also voiced his opinion, calling Tank a fool for picking Lamont Roach over other elite opponents. Ben believes that Tank is in danger in this battle and wonders why Tank is taking on Roach when there are more well-known competitors. He speculates that Tank may be taking an easier fight to improve his record rather than taking on more difficult opponents. Fighters occasionally accept battles for reasons other than the competition itself, according to Mike Tyson, another great figure in the sport. According to Tyson, Tank may be using this altercation with Lamont Roach to enrich his friend, providing Roach with a chance to earn some cash and possibly further his career. Because it calls into doubt Tank's motivations, this viewpoint complicates the battle even further. Despite not being well known, Lamont Roach is committed to establishing his rightful place in the spotlight. He views this fight as his opportunity to assert himself and prove that he is more than just Tank's opponent. Roach exudes an infectious confidence and is prepared to show that he can compete with one of the greatest boxing talents. Roach has ambitious aspirations for the future. He plans to return to 130 pounds and challenge some of the best fighters in the division, such as Shakur Stevenson and Vasyl Lomachenko, regardless of the outcome of the fight with Tank. Beyond simply beating Tank, Roach's long-term objectives are to establish himself as one of the greatest boxers in the world and leave his impact on the sport. There is no denying that the Tank vs. Roach battle has the potential to be an exciting matchup, even though fans may not be thrilled about it. Tank Davis is a formidable opponent in the ring, and Roach is a talented fighter with a point to prove. Fans might not have anticipated this fight, but it could yet surprise them all.